gives me enormous pleasure to welcome you all to the 2009 Generations for Peace camp. You are part of a growing number of people either united behind or interested in our cause for peace.
Generation for Peace is an incredible project, and it's done in such a way that there are promises for a very positive outcome.
The best thing is that we can promote peace through sports, and that's the one thing that youth back home needs: peace and sustainability.
Each skill that we learned here has its meaning, like unity, cooperation, and to stay together.
No losers, never. Well played.
It's never easy to deal with a conflict situation. Sometimes we assume, and therefore we wanted to learn more from the experts here at Generations for Peace. So when we go back and we're implementing through our youth, we are able to do it effectively without really exacerbating the conflict.
When the conflict is begin to Somalia, always the most vulnerable is girls and women, and also children. So we can take our role, but before now we don't have any experience to how to build the peace.
We learned a lot to our staff, GD and the others, how now we can use sport as a vehicle to build the peace.
An individual program for children is not going to make the difference. It will make a difference for that small group. But if our peace pioneers train other trainers who train trainers, we have a whole ripple effect.
What's very exciting is when you hear things like people from Nigeria saying that they are bringing together children from the Niger Delta, potentially with children from some of the oil companies and the expatriate community, so there's beginnings of better understanding. If we can achieve that and just get some understanding between two groups of people who are at conflict with each other, then we are beginning to achieve our objectives.
We're very glad that there is such a great interest in the program from around the world, that we can actually continue to expand the number of nations that we've been able to reach.
We will try our best to use the experience that we got in order to create more space for children, more space for youth, and to do real and positive thing in our community, and let the children have at least a release of the pressure that they are living in their daily life.
So what we learned from the process of peace and promotions of the peace, I will contribute in my society and country so that we can achieve the common goal of humanity in the whole of the world.
When we go back to our country, we are going to also tell people what we learn. We are going to teach people what we learn. We are going to tell people how to live peacefully. We are going to relate with diverse groups.
Whatever I learned from here, I'll go to my country and teach the young guys, teach the young students, teach the young sportsperson what is peace, how the peace comes from, what is the source, and how the sports brings peace.
I'm in touch with a couple of schools, so hopefully I can start my pilot project with the school I'm attaching with and the university I'm working with.
Peace is very difficult to get, and if you can get people to understand each other and understand each other's customs and get rid of all those hatred, you can have a better life.